Hi, my name is Michelle Alva. I've been working with people, exploring healing, first of all with me, starting many years ago, having had sexual trauma when I was 14 years old. It led me to create chronic pain in my pelvis, and I thought sex was painful. I held a lot of shame and guilt. I was raised Catholic, and I had no idea that my own judgment about myself and what happened to me and what it meant because it happened to me, and all the stories that I told myself that I was ashamed, hiding, not really able to be my true self, being so critical about myself, judgmental about myself, led me to basically walk around with like a big, heavy comforter on me energetically. And I discovered from becoming a physical therapist a lot about my anatomy, how my body moves. But I didn't learn that we could actually hold emotions in our bodies that would then become pain and chronic pain. And so I set off on this journey because of things that happened to me in my life, just to give you the cliff notes, that made me learn that we could actually release the energy, that stuck shame, the stuck guilt that I held for 14 years of my life just evaporated one day in seconds. And I'd love to tell you more about my story. What the purpose of this video is to let you know that after working with thousands of people over the past 23 years, from trial and error, exploring different things, learning many different healing modalities from shamanism to therapeutic touch, Psych-K, neurolinguistic programming, hypnosis, yoga, mindfulness meditation, pelvic floor physical therapy, working with people doing mobilization, and so many different modalities, massage, breath work, the list goes on and on and on. And basically, what was missing in all of those was realizing that I could just decide, I could just make a decision that I'm gonna do whatever it takes to integrate myself using all those techniques. This has been the biggest challenge, I think, for a lot of people, is that we go to the acupuncturist, the chiropractor, the physical therapist, the doctor. We're looking for the answers outside of ourselves. And I thought, why don't we create a profession that teaches people how to access their inner wisdom, how to really harness their healing power, but not stopping there. How about we teach people how to expand their sexual energy, which is their healing energy? Your hormone of love, it's called oxytocin. When you amp it up, it's also the healing hormone. So the more we get in touch with our sexual energy, the more we're actually able to harness our healing energy. And when I talk about sex, that means sex whole body experience, which means you have to open your heart and release all that baggage from the past. It means for you to hold space with yourself and for you to be able to be vulnerable, intimate, to let down your guard. And this is what led me to create the Alva Method. It's a process of self-discovery. I didn't know what else to call it. Thank God for Michelle Villalobos, who was like, man, Michelle, you have all these certifications. I can't even remember after the first 3 you rolled out. Why don't you just call it the Alva Method? Because you're definitely onto something, and you've created something new from the integration of all these different aspects. There's a lot of neuroscience wisdom in it. I've done a lot of classes with Dr. Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, Greg Braden. I've studied, I've read, I've practiced, and I'm ready. I'm so ready to be with you if you're feeling called to take your healing work to the next level and to really own your healing power, and then to share that with your clients and integrate these gems of the Alva Method, whether it's through your coaching practice. Maybe you're a massage therapist, maybe you're a physical therapist, an acupuncturist, a chiropractor, or a psychotherapist, a counselor, a social worker. Maybe you're just a mom and you want to embody love on a deeper level, because that's really what this is about. And it's about going down there and exploring and opening up and clearing the baggage of the past. If you've had sexual trauma, if you have had any inappropriate touch, or if you were led to feel ashamed because of how maybe you developed really fast. Your mom's like, cover yourself. Or sometimes I've worked with women that have had their mom tell them, don't ever touch your vagina, or when you have your period, it's dirty. People start to think, my body's dirty, my genitals are dirty. They have reasons to feel ashamed, and it could have just been words that were spoken to you. Or during potty training, some of us are traumatized, and then we wonder why we have so much tension down there. Or maybe you feel very frozen and disconnected, and you want to go deeper inside yourself. But the counseling, the psychotherapy, the cognitive therapy doesn't teach you how to interact with your genitals, how to have a relationship, a deep, intimate, vulnerable relationship with your body, with your energetic body, and how to open your heart. And so the Alva Method teaches you how to elongate, expand, how to release and process the weight of the past. I'm 47 years old. I feel 28 years young. And the way that I feel has shifted in the last 10 years. I would say when I was 37, I felt like I was 57. And what I have noticed is the more I practice gratitude, the more I breathe and feel and do these rituals that I do every single day, going out in nature, meditation, massaging myself with intention, and forgiving myself, forgiving all those stories that I created, we're gonna embody forgiveness. And so because of people that have been my clients telling me, Michelle, I wanna do what you do. I want to teach people how to clear their pain like you just did. How is it possible that nobody ever told me that I could do this? I've had this pain for 12 years. How is it possible that in seconds I can release this? And people would start to cry. This started to happen, and people told me, why can't you teach me? Teach me what you're doing. I want to learn. I want to learn. And so I have finally gotten the confidence, the readiness, the willingness, the commitment to say yes. And so I've created the Alva Method Practitioner Training. It's also called the Abundant Heart Inner Circle, because really this work is about opening our hearts. It's about letting go of the guardedness. And honestly, I'm a Cancer woman, and I feel I had a hard shell crab around me. I become a soft shell crab, but a strong soft shell crab, where I allow myself to just let down that guard. And I can hold that space for you to do that just as I have. And this group is an amazing group. I already have 8 people registered without even having to make a video for it. It has its own life. And I'm just putting this video today in case anyone else is feeling called. You don't have to ever practice the Alva Method on someone, with someone. If you just want to do this deep dive because you want to know yourself the way I do on a deeper level and vibrate more the radiance, your soul. Maybe you want to figure out your mission or your purpose, or you just want to spend more time for these next 6 months with an awesome tribe of men and women that are on the same mission as you to discover a deeper love. And I really believe that right now in the planet, more than ever, we benefit so much when people are coming from a place of compassion and love, forgiveness and acceptance. And if you want to understand those from an experience within yourself, rather than from reading it in a book, message me and let me know how I can support you in learning the Alva Method process. When you graduate in January 2021, you're going to be able to work with people on the phone and via Zoom. You'll also be able to work with them in person if you'd like, depending on what's going on after COVID. And you're also going to be a sound healer. You're going to learn how to open your own voice, how to open your heart, balance your chakras. You're going to learn about NLP, hypnosis. You're not going to be a hypnotist or an NLP certified practitioner, but you're going to learn how to integrate these into the work that you do, enough that you'll be able to benefit. It's an intro to all that. And you're going to be in a group of people that it's just going to be powerful what happens when we combine together. And so I would love to schedule a phone call with you this week. We're going to start August 19th, and I just don't want there to be anything getting in the way. We're gonna make it happen. If you're burning and so excited with like passion and you're like, oh my God, I wanna do this, message me and we're gonna make it happen. I don't wanna turn anyone away. And if you're like, wow, I wish I could do that, but you wanna offer a scholarship to someone, or if you wanna gift this training to someone, or if you just wanna donate so that I can gift it to someone, message me. I really am so grateful that people have been asking for this and I can't ignore it anymore. I made a whole series of videos last year and I just wasn't ready. And I recorded all these meditations teaching people the Alva Method, and now I know why I did that last year. And this just shows me how when we just listen and we listen to that calling, magic happens. And so I'm so honored that I have these 8 individuals that said yes, that committed, and I would love to add you into the group. Sending you all lots of love. Reach out to me if you want to learn more. And if you just want to schedule a session of the Alva Method via phone or Zoom, and you want to know what it feels like, and you're interested in taking the 6-month, I would love to offer you a complimentary 30-minute release and activation session to give you a little taste of what's possible in 30 minutes. Sending you all lots of love, and I can't wait to hear from you. Bye.